Hello and welcome everyone. We are against the Nevada Wolfpack here in week 6 of Olympia football. And we're coming off a pretty good win against the BYU Cougars, one that really saw our offense take a step forward. And looking at our game today, nationally we rank 11th in offense and 27th in defense. And this team really doesn't rank all that well, despite what they usually are. So we'll go ahead and see if we can pick up a dub against a weaker foe today, supposedly, coming up soon after this. And off we go here in Nevada as J.J. Thomas is back to take this one out, and he will get to the 20-yard line before being met and taken down, and I see penalty markers already. That's going to be a block on the back, and we're going to be going back pretty far. How about starting on your own 10-yard line? Tyler Hunt in the game actually for the first snap under center. He throws on the run to Zeke Roberts. Not exactly Tyler Hunt's game there, but a really good throw off his back foot on the run. And D-Mac's back in the game. Looks like some normalcy now as Tari Mason is in motion. It's actually just a handoff out the middle to Bo Johnson for 7 yards. And that'll make it second down and 3 now. In the monster package here, only 3 linemen in the middle of the field as D-Mac actually takes a step up before shooting off that screen pass there to Brett Kraft, the cornerback, who gets 8 yards on the screen and a first down. First and 10, D-Mac going to stay in the pocket here, and he finds Brett Kraft again coming across the middle of the field as he's going to go ahead and just run out of bounds. A late hit there, no flag. First and 10 past midfield now. It's a read option here. Blocker in front of him, but unfortunately, Jason Clemens just not fast enough to get out there and make a block, and so D-Mac only gets 9 yards, and it could have been potentially a touchdown. Second one now, D-Mac rolling to his weak side as he's going to throw this one on the run to Tari Mason with defender draped all over him. A beautiful pass for a left-handed quarterback running to the right side of the field. D-Mac continuing to impress. Third and 13 now, D-Mac dropping back. He's going to take a big drop back there as he finds Zeke Roberts in the end zone. Ezekiel Roberts wide open in the middle of the field for a touchdown. And big ol' 89 gets his first touchdown of the game. Pretty decent comeback season here for Zeke Roberts after a sophomore slump. As on first and 10, it's going to be a handoff to Devontae Lee. John Schweiss meets him for a 2-yard gain. Strong dropping back. He's going to hit Lockhart this time, and Lockhart's got the ball across the midfield right at the 45-yard line of our own territory. Strong now, delay to Lee, and Lee breaks one tackle, cuts up, and then he's brought down by Dusty Hill at the 26-yard line. That's a 20-yard run. Second and 10 after an incompletion. Now Strong dropping back on the gun here. Throws this one out to, that is, and I'm going to try not to butcher this, Henry Ikahikifo, who is brought down on the play. Third and 9 now as Strong dropping back again. Throws this one deep, and his man Owen beat Byron Handy. And unfortunately, that'll be a touchdown for the Nevada Wolfpack. We're all knotted up here now. It's on the 25-yard line as we hand off to Bo Johnson in the pistol with the train formation. And he gets about 4 yards on the play. Now second down and 6. Carter in motion. Roger Carter. It looks like maybe an option pass here is McIntyre's going to roll out actually. And he's got a man breaking open. And that's Ben Thompson who has to make a jump and catch for that one. A little high, but Thompson brings it down. Redshirt freshman. And there's Ben Thompson again. Speaking of the redshirt freshman, he's got another first down here, another 20-plus yard catch, actually, 24 yards, and he's got 48 yards so far today. D-Mac dropping back, he steps up in the pocket, actually he's just going to take off and run with this one, gets a block from Kosi Mensah, breaks a tackle, and he's in! What a brilliant run from the quarterback who really has just dazzled in his redshirt freshman season. On offense again after a return kickoff now from Nevada, and it'll be first down and 10 as we throw a screen to Kosi Mensah, and that'll be 7 yards. Make this a second and third situation. The second and third. It looks like Atari Mason in motion. D-Mac's going to just hand it off to Bo Johnson up the middle, and that'll be 6 yards and a first down, and we're at midfield now. At the 44-yard line. D-Mac drops back. He's rolling out with this one. And he's just going to take off with it. He's actually able to outrun the defensive end there. He'll step out of bounds after a 21-yard run. 1st and 10. D-Mac looks a little winded. He's been running all over so far, and it's just going to be a handoff to Bo Johnson. Why not have him take the load off D-Mac's shoulders? It'll be 2nd down and 2, and that will be actually the end of the first quarter as we are tied 14-14 with the Wolfpack. Offense picking up where it left off. Can the defense step it up? Coming up in the next quarter after this. And we're here in the second quarter now. And we're starting with the speed option here as D-Mac, pretty decent blocking, and he's able to get about 7 yards for the first down there. Smart decision to hold that one. 1st and 10, D-Mac dropping back. He'll roll out left. He's got a man breaking open. Atari Mason was actually calling for the ball there. Maybe a tight window, but I think D-Mac might have had him if he'd let that one go. 2nd and 10 now. Looks like Lance Roach being motioned out right. He's going to split wide, and we've got Atari Mason and Roberts bunched up at the flanker position. D-Mac just going to roll out to the right here. Doesn't like what he sees. Nobody really open. He's just going to take off and run with it, and I thought he was going to dive for the end zone there. With how he's shown us this season, would not have surprised me. Instead, he'll just take the first down and goal at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. D-Mac rolling out again. He's clearly winded, but he's just going to run this one in. No contain on the edge at all today. Nevada's got to key into him, as we'll take that for the touchdown. 7-point lead now. 1st and 10. Another handoff to Lee, and Lee has just been dominating us today. Devontae Lee with another first down carry, and he's up to 30 yards on just 3 carries. 2nd down and 7. Strong across the middle of the field to Lockhart. Lockhart at about the 47-yard line now has a 20-yard catch, and he's also had a pretty good day so far. 1st and 10. Strong under center. He's going to drop back here. Throws this one deep and almost intercepted by John Schweiss, the linebacker. That's a linebacker covering a wide receiver. What a beautiful play. Strong now read option. We expected a handoff to Lee, and instead Strong takes it. We do contain and tackle him before the first down marker, but it'll be 3rd down and 2 coming up. 3rd down and 2 under center for Strong. It's just going to be a handoff to Lee. Lee, another 20-plus yard run here as he gets a 1st down and 10 at the 15-yard line. Now Nevada back in the red zone. Strong dropping back. Plenty of time to throw this one, and then it runs out, and he is sacked, actually. This could be Dylan Winters picking up another sack on an already productive season for him. Strong handing this one off to Lee, and Lee continuing to shrug off tackles. Another 9 yards on that carry. As in 5 carries, he's over 10 yards a carry right now. Strong dropping back and throwing this one in the back of the end zone. Looks like everybody was well covered there, and he did not want to get another sack. So Nevada has to settle for 3, and we are back on offense. Already throwing it to J.J. Thomas on the angle route. He'll take that for 13 yards on the catch. 1st and 10. D-Mac in the full house here. It's a double screen as he throws it on the middle screen from the wide receiver to Lance Roach. That'll be 6 yards, and we inch closer to the 50-yard line. At about the 35 as it stands. 2nd and 4 situation. Looks like D-Mac making a lot of adjustments here. He's going to take this one and drop back, and he's going to run with it, but this time the contain is there as the defensive tackle, actually, Xavier Morgan, brings him down for a sack. Atari Mason in motion now. It's a triple option. D-Mac holds on to it, and he should have pitched that one out. Atari had a lot of daylight in front of him, and instead only 4 yards, and that's going to be 4th down and 3, and we're staying out there for this one. No time to think about it. D-Mac's going to snap it, and he runs with it. That's going to be a 1st down on the 10-yard scramble. And they contain that time, failing the Wolfpack. 1st and 10 at midfield here. Kosi Mincha in motion. That means it's going to be a handoff to Bo Johnson, and he is, and he runs through one tackler to get 5 yards on the carry.
That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Make it 2nd down and 5. Now 3rd and 9 in that pistol ace set. D-Mac dropping back and rolling out. Doesn't really have anyone open. Throws it deep down the field now, and that's picked off in triple coverage. That's Cooper with the pick. He'll be turned over at the 5-yard line of the Wolfpack. A bad decision to throw it there. Really more of a throwaway punt than anything, I think, on 3rd down. So not the worst decision. 3rd and 6. Now Strong handing it off to Lee, and Lee's got enough for a 1st down. Why not keep running to him? He's been unstoppable so far. 2nd down and 10. Strong in the gun. Lee alone in the backfield. A throw across the middle, and Byron Haney comes up with the pick. He was literally stuck to that man like glue. And a bad throw there from Strong. He knows it, and that'll give us a field goal potentially before the half. Mike Harris from long range here. It's curving and it's in. Mike Harrison, he's pumped up to hit that one before halftime. Gives us a 7-point lead at the half. And I think Olympia looked pretty good. Not bad from our offense, and our defense actually looked all right too. We'll see it in the second half. And we're here in the second half now, as Olympia is out on defense yet again. Let's see if they can go ahead and get another stop here. And a stretch play here to Lee. Looks like off tackle Olympia about 4 yards. Definitely like him more up the middle, to be honest, even though he is fast and elusive. 2nd and 6. This time a handoff up the middle to Devontae Lee, and we're all over the run game now. That was Kevin Harrison with the tackle, but we had at least 3 white jerseys in the backfield there. Strong dropping back now on 3rd and 8, and he's going to be forced to just throw this one away. And that'll be 4th down. Quick 3 and out for Olympia here as we force the Wolfpack to go ahead and punt it. Brett Kraft is a dangerous returner. Hasn't quite hit Lance Roach levels of returns yet, but still dangerous. Kraft waiting for it, and he muffs the punt. Oh my goodness, he just manages to fall on it. Danger, crisis averted there. 1st and 10, it's a handoff to Bo Johnson, and Bo Johnson rumbling forward for about 12 yards, and that'll be an easy 1st down for him at the 42-yard line. D-Mac now alone in the pistol. He's going to throw this one behind Ben Thompson, and Ben Thompson comes up with it. Really great catch, and that freshman has really impressed me this year. 3rd and 5, Lance Roach in motion. Looks like a triple option here, and he hands it off to Kosi Mensah. That was the correct read, but well covered on defense, and now we're forced to kick about a 50, looks like 52 maybe yard field goal. And it's down the middle. Cold-blooded Mike Harris, a 2nd good kick. You know, he misses some easy ones and then hits bombs. 2nd and 8 now for Strong back on offense. He jukes one guy out and then gets sacked by about 2 jerseys. And we're just all in the backfield now. 3rd and 14. Strong dropping back. And he stands tall in the pocket and throws this one to Ika Hikifo. And that's a 17-yard reception to give them 1st down and a new set of the chains. 1st and 10. Floater pass out here to Lappin. Lappin stiff arms him in. That was Cody Calloway getting shoved to the dirt. 15-yard catch for Lappin, and that'll be now 1st and 10. Now 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line. Strong, another floater here to Lappin. This time Byron Handy's not letting himself get stiff armed. He'll take Lappin out of the bounds, and that'll be 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Strong hands it off to Lee. Lee breaks one tackle. Well, actually just broke some ankles, really. Takes this one down to the 1-yard line. Now 3rd and goal at the 2-yard line. Can we hold Strong here? And Strong, yes we can! Throwing it in the back of the end zone. We hold Strong and force Strong to throw it out, and that'll be a field goal. 1st and 10, a swing screen here for the Olympia offense as Atari Mason, the elusiveness and the juke move, getting himself about an extra 5 yards there. We'll take the 1st down. 2nd and 12 now in the 3rd quarter, about a minute remaining. D-Mac dropping back, hit as he throws, but he finds Ben Thompson again. Ben Thompson has really stepped it up today, and he's got to be close to the century mark, about 29 yards away. 1st and 10 at midfield. Why not hand it to Bo Johnson? Bo walloped at the about 44-yard line, but hey, we'll take it. 7-yard run. D-Mac now on 2nd and 3, and he's just going to do what he's done all day, and that's scramble out of bounds for a 14-yard gain with this to make this 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Hand off to Kosi Mensah up the middle, and he's actually caught in the backfield, but manages to get around some defenders and follows his blockers for about 6 yards on the carry, and that'll end the 3rd quarter as we have a 27-20 lead. Ball in our hands, really just got to run this one out and score 1 or 2 more times to go ahead and secure the victory. We'll see if we can do that, just that, in the 4th quarter coming up after this. And we're back here in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd and 4. Kosi Mensah in motion. Hand it off to Bo Johnson, and he fights through contact for the extra yard or 2 to get us a 1st down and 10. And he's up to 62 yards on the day. 1st and 10. D-Mac rolling out left. And he's going to take off and run with it, and you can tell he's getting gassed. He looks really tired out there. 3rd and 3, and this is going to be a screen pass back to J.J. Thomas. but just not any blocking there as he's actually brought down behind the line of scrimmage and will be forced to kick a field goal. 10-point lead, and that is Kevin Harrison coming off the edge for the sack. That's an 8-yard sack to make this 3rd down and 18 now. Strong. Got to get something going for the Wolfpack here. And he gets brought down, spun down by Dylan Winters, who's got his 2nd sack of the day, and Nevada has to punt it away. Thomas still in quarterback Wildcat here as it's going to be an inverted veer, and he takes this one for about 5 yards, just decides to hold the ball. That's a good choice. I like to see Thomas getting more involved in the offense. 2nd down and 5. Now McIntyre back in. Looks like a heavy set here as it's going to be a play action to Lance Roach, a screen. Lance actually called for it, but instead D-Mac's looking for Kosi Mensah all the way. You could see his eyes following Kosi. Wasn't throwing anybody else there. 2nd down and 7 with 3 minutes remaining. You like to see some running and maybe some short passes here. And on 3rd and 7, a 1-yard run isn't going to get you much. 3rd down and 7 now. And D-Mac in the pistol. Looks like Atari Mason in motion. Might be a triple option, and it is. And D-Mac fights through the contact himself. Extra yard, and that'll give us another 1st down. Nevada now having to use timeouts. Looks like another triple option here, and D-Mac is brought down from behind. Nobody blocked the edge rusher there. That'll be 3rd and goal. And the monster set. Throw a quick screen to Lance Roach. I like it. It's a safe call. Unfortunately, Lance can't make anything happen. We only lose a yard, and now we can kick a field goal, and that's okay. So we have a 2-score lead going into the remaining 2 minutes of this game. Nevada, 0 timeouts remaining. Strong, dropping back, and he's hit by Kevin Harrison. That'll be a loss of 8 yards for 3rd now and 18. Strong in the gun, dropping back. He throws this one deep, and whoa, Brett Kraft should have had that one. That was right to him. That would have ended the game. 4th and 18, Nevada needs a miracle here. Strong dropping back. He's on the move. He's throwing it off his back foot, and it's caught by Lockhart. Wow. Just a heart of steel on Strong to go ahead, will of iron, throw that one. And then almost throw a pick to Byron Handy on the other side. That's lockdown defense from both our corners. Unfortunately, no picks, though, to end the game. You got to pick those off when they're right to you. Strong on 2nd and 10. Looks like bringing some pressure here, Olympia is. And instead, he's able to find Cornelius Garcia with a beautiful throw. 1st and 10. A $1:22 remaining in the game here. Strong dropping back. And he throws it this time. It's intercepted by Zach Cook. He underthrew 3 fly routes on this series, and we finally are able to pick one off. All 3 times, cornerback got a hand on it, but Zach Cook, actually our 4th-string cornerback, comes up with this one, guarding their #1 target. So Olympia's going to go ahead and kneel this one out, and that will end the game. A 33-20 victory in what I thought really showed off an offense that still looks good, and a defense that came up strong towards the end of the game. D-Mac, a much-deserved player of the game, and we will go ahead and roll with this one and hopefully win our next conference game. It's just been 2 games back in a row that I'm really impressed with us. Thank you for watching, and stay with us next week. Have a good day.